Welcome to your very own bookmark designs tutorial. This is a DIY project, as you can see here, and I'm going to show you step by step how you can create your very own. If you have your Cricut Maker, you can open up the Cricut Design app, as I've done here, or simply download the actual printable tool. But right now, we're looking at how you can pull up the design that's made available free in the resource library. You would automatically come to this page where you'll be able to print this design. It is a print and cut design. So once you have that file, you select your printer, and then you will be able to select the device, which I have is the Maker here. Once you've selected your device, then you would press continue, and that would load us to the cutting portion of this project. Now, if you don't have the Cricut Maker, you can simply download, of course, the same printable design and cut it by hand. And this is just another fun way to do it very concise and effectively. So after you have selected the cut and the actual material needs to be selected here, and so I decided to use the glitter cardstock for my first few designs, and I wanted to make it more of a larger pressure there so that it would cut cleanly through. So now we are moving on to the actual printed portion of this project. Of course, my ribbon there, we'll use that later. That's just the ribbon, one of the ribbons I used for the glitter paper bookmark. So there it is, printed and ready to go. And then that's the cardstock. That's the second printed out piece that will be the backing for our bookmark. So you have your mat, and you're going to place, if you're using the Cricut Maker, of course, you will place the actual printed sheet, align it there, and if it does not stick, automatically, depending on how used your mat is, you can tape it down. And once it is printed and cut, then you're going to also place that backing. I selected the rose gold because I thought that would be a great display with the ribbons I selected. So there it is, it's already cut, and just to show you how clean the cut is with the Cricut Maker. Love this tool, and I did link in the blog entry this particular device, as well as the tools that I'm utilizing in this video, so you can have a direct link if you wanted to make that investment, or if you wanted to just see what it is that I'm utilizing and where to find it. Okay, so these four are my examples. So it is 4 to a sheet, and we are going to take the time now to move forward to the next portion of the cutting that needs to take place, which is the backing. So here we have the backing cut with the Maker, and I did tape this one down since it was the gold rose gold foiling that was not sticking to the back of this particular mat. So this background, I did have it with the hole already cut through, but you'll find that the portion I made available later on, it wouldn't work out in the best interest to have it cut with the Maker, because you would want to use your hole punch to create a smaller hole so that you can add the accessory eyelet for where the ribbon will go through. So that's why you don't see on your version of the free template the already cut portion of the bookmark, but this one was the very first one created. So we're just removing all of the different backings here, and it is 4 to a page as well. We want to maximize our use of page design, and I did have the tape come a little bit further down on this project, so I do have to take the time to remove the tapes as well as the backings that were actually cut. So this project was being completed early in the morning, and I wanted to have a little health tip here. We have boiled water with lemon. It's a great fresh way to start your morning, and I wanted to have a cup of that in my little teacup there. So we are going to now place the cut portions of this project, and we are going to tape them together. You can use the glue stick or a tape, however best method that you believe would allow both your pieces to come together. But before I do so, I wanted to utilize our tool that will allow the hole punch to go through both backings, both materials there. So I just tried to line up the hole that was actually on the backing already, and you'll see later that the hole was actually a lot bigger than it needed to be for the eyelet that's going through. So that's why I recommended not having a hole in the backing and just using this tool to be able to create holes that are going to be concise and the exact same between both materials. So there we have it. The hole at the front is a bit smaller, and then we have the back hole already that was created with the maker. So now we're going to get the eyelet of choice that you would like to use. I am selecting a variety of eyelets that I can use just to create some variation and beauty. So this eyelet is the circular eyelet that I chose for the very first one that we're going to use the crocodile to clamp down and make it secure on our bookmark. And so just seeing how you utilize this tool, really fun and useful resource to have when creating books as well as bookmarks and so many other things. So you see the back, I'm trying to get it just right, and we are going to try to really clamp down hard and make sure that everything isn't moving where it shouldn't go. And then we're going to just have it go through. We're struggling just a little bit for this first one, but it just shows you just have to make sure you clamp all the way down. Now we want to get our ribbon and have it go through from the front. And so I've selected the rose gold glitter ribbon that's going to also keep both pieces in place. And so just like stringing a needle with thread, we are going to use the ribbon to go through there. We don't need too much. We just want to create a top portion of the ribbon to stick through your book or your Bible as a bookmark would. So then we cut it to size, and we can secure by just tying a knot. All right, so there we have our pieces all beautifully put together, and that's our very first bookmark. We will create variations of different bookmarks, but before we do that, we are going to make sure to glue down the top and the bottom, and that is the Prima glue stick that I'm using. This is a very secure glue, but also it allows your paper to be movable while you're working with it before it is secured permanently in the area that you would like it to be. All right, so there it is. We just place the glue right in the center there, and there we have our bookmark ready for use. Now we're going to take another look for reinforcement purposes of how you can create this bookmark. First, making sure that you glue your front design to the backing. You can do that first as we're doing this second go around. And you can just watch and see from step 1 to step 2 to step 3 of inserting our wonderful ribbons to add our final touches. So we'll just enjoy. So there it is, our first 4 from the collection of bookmarks that we took the time to create this wonderful morning. And see, I have many more to complete before our prayer meeting there. And just wanted to quickly show you how much you can get done. It is time consuming, so you want to set aside enough time. And there is our final production, our final pieces for giving away as keepsakes. And then we have a variety of backing. You can really personalize it and make it your own. I did come back and create some more, so you'll see that here. I'm just showing you some more of our personalized with an eye background, and you can always utilize your own prints at the front or have your own, and those were the different ribbon options I decided to use from leftover holiday ribbons. So you can use what you already have. And so feel free to reach out to me, and if you want one of my background designs, or if you'd like to place your own designs, that's something I would enjoy helping you accomplish that goal and meeting that need. I hope you enjoyed today and that you will join me again through the Facebook page and connect with me at Stacy's Aunt Create. Have a great one, and thank you for being a subscriber and supporter. If you enjoyed this video, I would love to have you like or subscribe below and become a part of our community where you are inspired daily and weekly to live a radiant life.